Who needs to go to the gym when you can just put on a headband? Hi! Okay. Whatever. Welcome back to Minute with Mora. It's been like 3 weeks, so I'm really sorry. I've just been super busy. Like, I've had a couple papers due in the past couple of weeks, and been doing a lot of schoolwork, so that has not been fun, but I have done a couple fun things, which is really exciting. I don't have as many videos this time because I have been working a lot, and also I keep forgetting to record things. Kind of show what I have and talk about each thing a little bit. Okay, well, that's good. Okay, well. But anyways, I will kind of talk about some different things that I've done over the past couple of weeks, and I'll kind of just go into the videos. Oh, darn it, I have to stop vlogging now. Say hello, say hello.
Hi.
I just fell almost. We are reaching the top of the London Eye. Oh,
Here we are at the Fulham versus Charlton game. Say hello. Hello. Say hi, guys. You're in my vlog. Sports. Kelly. Here we are. Kind of paid for us, and then we walked up. There's so many stairs. All right. So we're here in the Elephant House in Edinburgh. Say hi. It's so dark. Chloe's here. I went into the bathroom and cried a little bit. This is where J.K. Rowling wrote Harry Potter. This is where J.K. Rowling wrote the first couple of Harry Potter books on these napkins. She's an inspiration. I don't know what else to say. I just love her. Hey!
So yeah, you just saw those. The football game, you know, it was a very good experience. I am glad that I went to a football game while I was here in England. You know, sports, regardless, it was really fun. I also went to Edinburgh Halloween weekend, and oh my gosh, if you ever get the chance to go to Edinburgh, I would highly recommend it. It's such an awesome city. It's so cute, and their pride and joy of Edinburgh is this little dog named Bobby, and there are literally statues of Bobby everywhere, and in their Edinburgh Museum there's like a whole area dedicated to him, and he was the cutest little Scottish Terrier. So Edinburgh is just the cutest little city ever. And I did get to go into the Elephant House, which you probably saw that video. And my hair looks ridiculous. I think that's a little better. But I did get to go into the Elephant House, which is where J.K. Rowling wrote the first couple of Harry Potter books. And after I recorded the vlog, I don't know if you've seen that like Instagram collage that collage I put on Facebook. I did write Joe a letter on my Tumblr, so if you want to read it, it's there. But yeah, so it was really fun. I love Scotland. It's so beautiful. I would love to go back to Scotland and go explore like the Highlands and Glasgow, and that would be awesome. So definitely, if you're ever in Europe, definitely go to Edinburgh. And that kind of started our reading week. They get a week off in the middle of the semester so that you can kind of catch up on your reading and things, which at the beginning of the year I was like, oh, not going to be reading, but I was doing a lot of work. So quite a few of those days I was doing essays and things, but I did get to go into the market and to the Portobello Market, which was really fun with Chloe. I went to Stratford-upon-Avon, which is actually where Shakespeare's from. So that was the cutest little city, and I have a video from that I'll play now. What is the date even? Like November 8th?
November 8th.
This is a whole shop dedicated to Christmas. These are kind of horrifying.
Look, it's little
little ornaments.
We are in Stratford-upon-Avon, which is where Shakespeare is from. I almost broke everything, but I didn't break anything.
I also, over reading week, went with my friend Kristen to see Speed the Plow, which is a David Mamet production that is on the West End in London, and it is starring the one and only Lindsay Lohan. People ask me, like, how was it? Was she good? Like, blah, blah, blah. And the best way I can describe it is I felt like I was watching a rehearsal. David Mamet's work, I know I wasn't before I went to see the show, but it's a very quick show. The show is only like an hour and 15 minutes, so the timing has to be perfect, and it just wasn't. And I don't think that's entirely Lindsay's fault, so give her a little credit there. Also, it was her first stage production ever. She's never done anything on stage before, which I think was fairly obvious. But, you know, I didn't really go for a great production. That wasn't necessarily the goal I had in mind. I was really going to see Katie Heron perform live on stage. To give you an idea, tickets were originally £65, and my friend Kristen found them for £12, and then she's like, oh, let's like do 20 because there's less restricted viewing. We were 5th row center, so I could literally see her. I was like, oh my god. We went to the stage door to meet her, and the guy was like, she's not signing, and I was like, well, she's gonna come out eventually. I want to take a picture of her, even though I'm not gonna get a selfie, which was like the whole goal of the evening, obviously. Out in a car, so Lilo, thinking you're better than us? Whatever. Anyways, I also got to see Billy Elliot this past week, which I think has become one of my, if not my favorite musical. Why do I always fall in love with musicals that the only parts are working class men? I can't play those parts. Amazing. And the kid who played Billy was phenomenal. The dancing was amazing. The singing was amazing. It was a very well done production. And the kids were so good. The kids on the West End are fantastic. I saw Matilda and Billy Elliot, and these kids are so perfectly in sync. They do such a great job. So that was a really fun show to get to go see. And so I think being in London and seeing that show was really awesome. And kind of being closer to where the history behind Billy Elliot is, I think was also really cool. I got to see those two shows. And then this past weekend, I actually just got back last night from Dublin, which was, oh my gosh. I've always wanted to go to Ireland. I mean, that's always been kind of something on my bucket list. I have always just wanted to go. And so I knew I wanted to go to Dublin because obviously when people talk about Ireland, they talk about Dublin. And so I got to go to Dublin, and I actually saw my friend Claudia Walsh, who I went to high school with, and she goes to school there, so that was really cool. She gave me some insights into the city, which was really fun. Dublin, I don't know, this has not happened to me anywhere else where I've been in Europe, but I was wearing my Santa Clara sweatshirt on the plane there, and at the airport, this guy was like, oh, Santa Clara, I know where that is, such a great school. This woman in the Guinness factory knew Santa Clara because she was from the Bay Area. I saw Andrew Clem, who's been a really good friend of mine since middle school, Andrew McCarthy, who were both in Dublin at the same time. My friend Claire Summer, who lived on my floor freshman year in Swig, was also in Dublin at the same time. I'm looking at Instagram, and there were like 80 more people from Santa Clara who were at Dublin at the same time. I just think that the fact that these two people came up to me and brought up the fact that I went to Santa Clara and that they were familiar with the school and that they'd heard amazing things about it really just proves what a phenomenal community I am blessed to be a part of back home. And as much as I love Europe and love everything I've been doing, Santa Clara is my home, and it was so amazing to have these people come up and talk to me about it. And it was just kind of a moment of like, yeah, I do go to Santa Clara. So I just shout out to the Broncos because that was a really amazing feeling. But it was so funny. My mom texted me and was like, Andrew's going to be in Dublin this weekend too. I was like, of course, my mom knows this before I do. Got to meet up, and we had dinner, and we hung out in the Guinness factory, and that was really nice. So we went to the Guinness factory in the morning. That was like the first thing we did after we got off the plane, and it took me an hour and a half to finish my Guinness. So I guess it's not really my thing, but that's okay. It was still fun. And then we just walked around Dublin the first day, and then the second day we went to we took this day tour to the Cliffs of Moher, which when I saw that, like, when I was looking into this Dublin trip, I saw that everybody went to the Cliffs of Moher, and I thought, oh, they're probably like an hour and a half away from Dublin or something. They're on the other side of the country, so we took a day tour there. It only took 3 hours to drive to the other side of Ireland, which is kind of horrifying in a concept, but the Cliffs of Moher just made me fall in love with Ireland. Like, I can flat out say that Ireland has by far been my favorite place I've been. Not necessarily Dublin. I like Dublin, I did, but I just kind of fell in love with the countryside of Ireland. We just drove across it. It was so beautiful. Our tour guide was hilarious, and it was a really great day. We just got to kind of see it, and so I do have a quick video on the cliffs. Hi! Okay. Hi, Kristen.
Hey!
We are on top of the cliffs of Moher. Ew, a bug. I don't even know what to say. It's just amazing.
It makes you fall in love with Ireland.
It does make you fall in love with Ireland. Here, I'll give you a little panorama. Woo! So it was really fun, and I definitely want to go back to Ireland someday and kind of go on more of the east, the west, and like look at Galway and Cork and why am I blanking on that last place? Belfast. Although, I will say, the biggest regret of Ireland, I went into every gift shop, okay? Every single one. And I did not find my name on a keychain. Nevermore. You know what, Ireland gift shops? I don't need your, oh my god, I look like I'm actually crying. I don't need your approval anyways, Ireland gift shops. I know my name means bitter. Anyways, I'm back in London now, and this week, my class was canceled today. Yep. So this week, I'm just kind of hanging out, and then my mom comes on Sunday! With Katie Nana! I'm so excited. So look out for those videos, and I will see you guys in a couple weeks. Bye!